This pedal, the Boss HM-2w is democracy manifest. People asked for it. They even made a petition online. I signed the petition. I shared the petition, and Boss, the legends that they are, made a Wazacraft version of the HM-2. You'll notice that there's no front panel switch on this like any of the other Wazacraft pedals. They put it on the back right there. So there is a standard mode and a custom mode. Let's do the thing first, where we put all the knobs on 10 into an already crunchy amp and we make some chainsaw noises. The rhythm guitars are going to be on the standard mode and the silly lead guitar, and the chainsaw are going to be through the custom mode. And yes, I said chainsaw because I actually went and got a chainsaw sample and reamped it through this. Enjoy! So for anybody worried if this was going to do the thing, it definitely does the thing. I don't think I can do the thing, but if you can do the thing, this will help you do the thing. Now, every video, it seems, is kind of focused on that particular application of this pedal, but as most people would know, David Gilmour used one of these for a period in the 80s, and I'm fairly certain he used it on the Pink Floyd Momentary Lapse of Reason album, which is a fantastic album. Probably one of my favorite Pink Floyd albums. I know it's not cool to say that, but I love some of the tones on there. I particularly love tracks like Sorrow. I don't know if you use the HM-2 on Sorrow, but I've put together a little backing track in that style, and now we can hear the HM-2 with a Strat into a very clean sound with some reverb and delay. And we're going to hear the difference between the custom and the standard mode on some kind of Gilmour-ish stuff, again, in my capacity to play that style, but I've been loving this particular setup with this track. Here we go. So let's break down that tone that we just heard in isolation. This is the clean sound it's all built on. And I was basically just thinking of this pedal as a fuzz. We'll start on the standard mode with all the controls in the middle, and then I'll tweak it from there. We'll start with the actual distortion control. And you hear there's actually not a whole lot of range in the distortion control. It just kind of starts with a lot and ends with a lot plus a little bit more. So let's do that. So that's what the standard mode does. Let's have a listen to the custom mode. I'll just elegantly move that little switch. It kind of sounds like you've got this extra boost in the circuit. So the custom mode to me just kind of sounds like a fatter, thicker, fuzzier version of the standard mode. What's really interesting though is taking that and stacking some stuff into it. Let's put a compressor before this. So you'll hear it without the compressor and then with the compressor before it. So it's a nice way to add some sustain there. Let's put another drive in front of it. Again, you'll hear it without the drive and then with the drive. Pretty fun. I actually kind of like that combo as well. So it's maybe a bit of an unlikely candidate to stack other pedals into, but it definitely works. The tone that you heard in the video though, I think I just kind of had all the knobs around 6 and I just had a whole bunch of delay on. So let's put some delay on and hear that, and then we can wrap up. The Boss HM-2 was a craft. If you've watched this far, I would say if you've even watched the video, you already made up your mind about whether you're going to buy one of these. Is it great or garbage? Well, I think garbage sounds have a massive place when it comes to recording guitar. If you go and listen to some of the most classic guitar tones ever recorded in isolation, you would probably say, oh, that kind of subjectively sounds like garbage. That's a large part of this entire series that I do, is hopefully showing people that something that they may have considered junk actually can have musical applications. The HM-2 is probably the greatest example of that of all time, because there's almost an entire genre built around that sound that so many people considered garbage, and some really great records have been made with that sound. I'm sure a bunch of people will go out and buy these and continue to make great sounds with them, because nothing else really sounds like this. The overall was a craft experience is always good. You know, these pedals are like really nice and weighty, and the foot switches, when you press on them, it's really mechanically satisfying. It's a quality product. Boss make good stuff, and you've got this little subtle switch on the back if you want to try out the custom mode for something different. Hopefully, we also heard that it's a pretty good stand-in for a fuzz. You know, if you want a fuzz but you kind of don't want a fuzz, you should probably try an HM-2 and play around with it. If you like that kind of 80s Gilmore thing, it's definitely in there if you're chasing that as well. So great or garbage? It's probably the greatest garbage sound of all time. That's the Boss HM-2 was a craft. Let me know what you all thought of this particular pedal in the video description. Again, thank you to Ed and the team at Boss for loaning me one of these for this video. It's been a whole lot of fun. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe, be good to one another, and I'll see you all next time. Oh yeah, and like, you know, don't get an actual chainsaw near this because you'd probably do some damage, so.